Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Turfway Park Report for Sunday, January the 11th. 9 races, fast poly track. We start with maiden claimers going 6.5. Scratch the 5. Favorites in here, the 11 Prince Warrior and the 7 Old Salt.
And they're off. From between horses, that's Mickey's Fantastic. Up on the outside, Sailorsville, Prince Warrior. Old Salt between horses. Through from the inside, Sir Cobra and Raku. Very well bunched. 6 horses across the track. Raku from the inside moves by and gets a short lead. From between horses, Super Cobra is second. Then on the outside, Sailorsville third ahead. Old Salt fourth a length. Prince Warrior runs fifth. Between horses, Mickey's Fantastic now sixth. Down along the rail, that's Sir Gary, followed by Come On Willie, length and a half back to Code Blue Zone. Big gap now to the trailer Bot. First quarter, 23-2. On the inside, Raku has a head in front. Moving up from between horses, Old Salt. Those two now right together. Down along the inside, Sir Gary moves up from third. Center of the track, that's Prince Warrior. Into the stretch, here comes Prince Warrior on the outside of Old Salt. Those two together. Late run in the center of the track from Code Blue Zone. But inside the final furlong, it's Old Salt still with a head in front. Then Prince Warrior. Old Salt wins it over Prince Warrior, Code Blue Zone, and Super Cobra.
Well, number 7, Old Salt, crosses the wire first, but taking a look at the head-on, you'll see that Old Salt comes out under left-handed whipping and impedes the 11, Prince Warrior is disqualified and placed second. Prince Warrior, the winner, 724.40, 280. Old Salt moved back to second. Code Blue Zone third, exacted $21. Try 55.60. The Super 524. Running time 1:21.1. Second race, 6.5 furlong maiden claimer. Scratch the 4 Benjamin Church. Favorites, the 5 All My Way and the 3 Uncle Tickles.
And they're off. Crosshairs broke well with Uncle Tickles. Down along the inside, Solrack. Then it's All My Way, Brett's Boy, Wigington. A big gap back to Big Shifu, who was off slowly. Down the back stretch, the leader is Crosshairs. Now just by a half length. Uncle Tickles second a half length. All My Way is third. From the inside, Solrack is fourth, length to Brett's Boy. 2.5 back to Wigington, and a huge gap now back to the trailer Big Shifu. The quarter went in 23 seconds flat. They're midway through the turn. Moving from the outside now, All My Way moves up and puts a head in front of Crosshairs and Uncle Tickles. Down along the inside, Solrack is next. Then up from the outside, Brett's Boy, but into the stretch, All My Way now draws away. All My Way draws off by 3-4 lengths. Then Crosshairs, Uncle Tickles, they're still right together, followed by Solrack, but it's All My Way, having it all his way. All My Way and Johnny McKee went eased up by 8, maybe 10 lengths. On the inside, Uncle Tickles got second over Crosshairs, then Solrack.
No problems for the favorite, number 5, All My Way, under Johnny McKee, trained by Mike Maker. 360, 240, 220. Uncle Tickles got second over 7 Crosshairs in third. 1580 for the double, exacted $20. The try 85.60, and the Super $630. Running time 1:12.4. Third race, 6 furlong claiming race. Fillies and mares, scratch the 3 and the 11. Favorites, the 5 Our Little Daisy and the 9 Lavender Patch.
And they're off. Beer Tent Baby broke very quickly from the outside post. Cozy Mama between horses with Actin Ugly. Then up from the inside, our Quippa, followed by Will Gracie Shine. It's Beer Tent Baby in front of length and a half. From the inside, Cozy Mama second ahead. Then up from the outside, that's Unexpected Spin. Center of the track, Actin Ugly gains ground. Also gaining ground from the outside, Toast with Honey and Lavender Patch as they move for the turn. Still down along the inside, that's Cozy Mama. Up on the outside, Lavender Patch gains ground. Beer Tent Baby has dropped back. Moving to the center of the track now, that is Unexpected Spin, and Our Little Daisy is gaining ground. Into the stretch, the inside, Lavender Patch. Up from the outside now, getting the lead, that's Will Gracie Shine, and Our Little Daisy is next. Will Gracie Shine now draws away. Our Little Daisy second. Will Gracie Shine wins over Our Little Daisy. Then Lavender Patch, photo for fourth.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. Number 10, Will Gracie Shine with apprentice Jack Gilligan, trained by Kim Hammond, 17:20. 7:23:40. Our Little Daisy was second. Lavender Patch third. 24:40 for the double. Exacta 52.80. Try 64.30. The Super $968. Pick 3 45.40. Running time 1:13 and 4. Fourth race, maiden claiming race. This one for the 4-year-olds and up. Scratch 4, 11 and 12. Program favorites, the 6 Germain's Boy with Rolando Aragon, and the 3 Hadel Zone under Albin Jimenez.
And they're off. From the outside, lead counsel, Little JJ up between horses, Maybe a Dream. Then it's Germain's Boy and Tenzing on the run down the back stretch. Lead counsel has a head in front. Germain's Boy moves through on the inside now into second. Then up from the outside, that's Little JJ third, gap of 2.5. Maybe a Dream now runs fourth a length. My Golden Touch fifth. 2 back, Given to Fly is next. Then a gap of 3 to Tenzing. The trailer is Hadel Zone. Quarter and a quick 22 and 4. Germain's Boy now gets the lead, has it a half length. On the outside, Little JJ gains from second, 3 lengths back. Given to Fly moves up and now takes third. Then from the inside, Hadel Zone and Tenzing, they're into the stretch. Germain's Boy leads it by a length and a half. Late run on the inside from Hadel Zone. Then up on the outside, Little JJ, Germain's Boy in front. Then Hadel Zone, Germain's Boy wins by 2.5. Hadel Zone second. Photo for third. Looks like Little JJ held on over Tenzing.
The favorite, number 6, Germain's Boy, under Rolando Aragon, owned and trained by Olivo Onirio, paid $340, $240 to 10. Hadel Zone closed for second. Little JJ third. Double 30-40. Exacta 960. Dollar try 22.10. The Super 125.20. Pick 3 $30.20. The pick 4 105.30. The 2 My New Hope was a late scratch for consolation doubles and pick 3s. Running time 114 and 2. Fifth race, 6 furlong claiming race. Program favorites in here, the 4 City Point and the 3 Mama's Firecracker.
And they're off. Sunny Short Stack broke well from between horses. Then it's Luck by Design up on the extreme outside. Faith and a Prayer moving through on the rail. Never Argue with Richie. Never Argue with Richie puts ahead in front. Faith and a Prayer takes second. Sunny Short Stack runs third. M-Rocks is fourth. It's a length back. Mama's Firecracker fifth. Then Dandy Deal and Luck by Design, those two right together. The trailer is City Point. The quarter went in 23 seconds flat. Never Argue with Richie ahead in front. Faith and a Prayer second a length. Sunny Short Stack runs third. Dandy Deal on the inside is now fourth. Gaining from between horses, Luck by Design. Then Starmy on the extreme outside. Never Argue with Richie. Luck by Design. Dandy Deal. Up on the outside, Sunny Short Stack. Up between horses, City Point is gaining. But it's Never Argue with Richie with a head in front. City Point on the inside. That's a photo. City Point and Never Argue with Richie in a photo for win. Then up on the outside, that was Sonny Shortstack in a photo for third.
Number 4, City Point, under a good ride by Rafael Mojica. Splits horses, gets up right at the wire to win, trained by Glenn Thomason. $11.65, $23. Never Argue with Richie second. Luck by Design third. Double $21.60, exacta $42.40. The Try $69.40, the Super $697.60, and the Pick 3 $38.30. Running time 1:13 and 3. Sixth race, 1 mile maiden race. This is for the 4-year-olds and up. The program favorites the 10 Global Slowdown and the 7 Ex-Con.
And they're off. For the lead from the inside, that's Joe Flyer and Talk Tough. Roger that Wilco right there. Then Judy B's Warrior into the first turn. Joe Flyer is in front. Now has it a length and a half. Talk Tough second ahead. Roger that Wilco on the outside runs third. Gap of 5. Judy B's Warrior fourth. Global Slowdown moves up from fifth. Then Intrepid Humor sixth. Gap of 4 more back to Northeast and Sage Master. Then it's Archibaldo. The trailer is Ex-Con, the quarter 23 and 4. Joe Flyer leads at a length. Talk Tough is second, a half length. Then up from the outside, Roger that Wilco runs third. Down along the rail, Judy B's Warrior is fourth. Global Slowdown up on the outside now gains ground from fifth. Gap of 5 lengths back. Then it's Intrepid Humor. Northeast moves up. Then Sage Master, the half win in 47 and 4. And Joe Flyer has opened up the lead as they move into the stretch. Joe Flyer is in front by 4. Then Global Slowdown, Talk Tough. Ex-Con is gaining ground. Also gaining ground Northeast, but Joe Flyer and Perry Oots are well out in front. Northeast, Ex-Con on the outside. Joe Flyer leads all the way. Joe Flyer by 2.5. Northeast second, then Ex-Con and Global Slowdown.
Number 3, Joe Flyer, sent to the lead by Perry Oots, stays there all the way, trained by Bill Conley. $25.80, $10.80, and $5. The 4 Northeast was up for second. Ex-Con third. The double $152.80. Exacta $106.40. The Try $184.70. Super $1,166.40, and the Pick 3 $144.30. Running time 1:40 and 4. Seventh race, an allowance race, 4 and up. Program favorites the 2 De Facto, and the 4 include Indy Cat.
And they're off. From the outside, Awesome Squad broke well. Up on the extreme outside, that's Passage of Power. Through from the rail, De Facto. Into the first turn, Passage of Power gets the lead. Has it by a half length. Up from the inside, De Facto. Now takes second by a head. Gaining ground from the outside, Ben Bond moves up. Colonel Krenz between horses as they move on to the back stretch. There goes Ben Bond from the outside to move by and get the lead. Passage of Power is second. De Facto third ahead. Colonel Krenz fourth by 2. Then include Indy Cat, Awesome Squad, Paciena Ife Trails. Quarter went in 26 and 1. Ben Bond, De Facto now up on the inside. From between horses, Passage of Power right there in third. Colonel Krenz now runs fourth. Then a gap of 3. Awesome Squad is next, followed by Include Indy Cat and Paciena Ife. Half and 50 and 1. Ben Bond has the lead, still by a length. From the inside, Passage of Power. De Facto down along the rail. Up in the center of the track, Colonel Krenz. It's Ben Bond in front. Down along the inside, Passage of Power is second. Up from the outside, that's Colonel Krenz. Passage of Power now gets the lead. Passage of Power wins it over Ben Bond. Include Indy Cat, then a photo.
Number 7, Passage of Power takes the 7th under Alvin Jimenez, trained by Mike Maker, 1380, 620, 480. Ben Bond second, include Indycat rallied for third. The double, 240, 240. The exacta, $70.40. The try, 145.20. Super, 548.10. Pick 3, 854.60. A 50-cent. Pick 5, paid over $25,000. Running time, 140 and 4. 8th race, maiden race, fillies and mares. Scratch the 3 and the 6. The favorites, the 2, Did He Mention My Name? And the 4, Juliana.
And they're off. Juliana broke well. Did He Mention My Name on the inside? Up from the outside, Akasha, Nanette de Valois, well bunched into the first turn. Akasha, Did He Mention My Name? Those two together, Nanette de Valois on the outside third. Gap of 2 lengths, Tis Orchestral is now fourth. Juliana runs fifth. Then from the outside, that's Goodness Gray. Pippi Gold is the trailer. First quarter, 24 and 2. On the inside, that's Akasha with the head in front. Up on the outside, Nanette de Valois. Those two are right together. It's a gap of 2.5. Did He Mention My Name runs third. Tis Orchestral fourth, Juliana fifth. Then it's Goodness Gray and Pippi Gold. The half went in 49. Nanette de Valois, Akasha on the inside. Up on the outside, Tis Orchestral is gaining ground. Did He Mention My Name? Down along the inside, still right there. Then Juliana as they move for the stretch. Goodness Gray on the outside. Up from the inside, Did He Mention My Name? Now has room, gets through. Did He Mention My Name? Gets the lead. Goodness Gray second. Nanette de Valois has dropped back. Center of the track, Juliana. But it's Did He Mention My Name? Now drawing away, Did He Mention My Name? Wins it by 5 lengths. Goodness Gray second. Then Juliana, Nanette de Valois.
Heavily favored, Did He Mention My Name under Rolando Aragon. His second one on the card, trained by Kellen Gorder. $3, $220, $210. Goodness Gray was second, also trained by Gorder, and Juliana third. Double, 30-20, exacta 1540. The try, 33.80. Super, 193.20. And the pick 3, $304.50. The mile went 140 and 4. 9th race, 1 mile claiming race, 4 and up. Scratch the 9 and the 11. Program favorites, number 3, Cut the Net, and the 2, Ski Pole.
And they're off. From the outside, 4 and 5, Red broke very quickly. Down along the inside, Just Follow My Lead and Ski Pole, followed by Arctic Sky into the first turn. 4 and 5, Red has the lead by 2.5. Just Follow My Lead second ahead, Ski Pole third. 3 back, Arctic Sky is fourth. Hitches My Name runs fifth. Another 4 back to Cut the Net in sixth. Patrick's Joy seventh, followed by Stowe, then Most Wanted. The trailer is Hath Ran, 23 and 3 for the opening quarter. 4 and 5, Red in front by 3 lengths. Just Follow My Lead second ahead, Ski Pole third. Hitches My Name fourth. Arctic Sky moves up from fifth. Then it's Most Wanted, followed by Stowe. Cut the Net. Length and a half back to Patrick's Joy, and a big gap to the trailer, Hath Ran. 47 and 1, quick half mile. But 4 and 5, Red has now opened that lead. 4 and 5, Red has a 4-length lead. Here comes Most Wanted up on the outside to take second. Arctic Sky is third. 4 and 5, Red shortening stride. Up on the outside, Most Wanted gains ground. Also moving up, Arctic Sky. Then on the inside, Just Follow My Lead. It's Most Wanted who puts ahead in front. 4 and 5, Red still there, but Most Wanted wins it by a length and a half. 4 and 5, Red second. Arctic Sky third. Late run from Hathran from dead last to get fourth.
Well, long shot score here in the ninth, headed by 65-1. Most Wanted under Corey Orm, trained by Jose Lopez, paid $133, 42.60, 24.20. 4 and 5 red, a 40-1 shot was second, and Arctic Sky off at 18-1 was third. The double 162.60, the exacta $1,809. The $1 try over $12,000. How about a 10-cent superfecta? $24,719 for a 10-cent super. Pick 3, $638. The pick 4, $7,852. For the Turfway Park Report, I'm Mike Battaglia. Good night.